Hey everyone! Today, we're jumping in the new weekly pack. I'm about to show the pack. If you don't want to see it, skip ahead. Here we go. Alright, so this pack, I know I say this every week, I've actually have not played weeklies for that long. I've just played like the standard packs and custom packs. And so yeah, I really do think this is a random weekly pack. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I usually check Reddit after my first session of playing, and yeah, this is shortly after my first session, so got about 5 or 6 games in. I'm going to show the main run with some bonus clips. The only thing I really noticed was like the scaling, cat, poodle, there's like axolotl and food perk combos. So I guess with some of the synergies involved, maybe it's not a random, because the food perk builds are pretty crazy and the mole builds. But maybe it's coincidence. So if you saw in the thumbnail, there's a Anubis in here, and there's not a lot of faint pets, but something stood out to me pretty early on, and that's a tier 3 pet that's super strong. I use it in custom packs all the time. That's the Hoopoe Bird. And the Hoopoe Bird, when it faints, it does 2 damage to the front and last enemy. If there's only one enemy left, it'll do 4 damage to that enemy. And there's the first Hoopoe Bird. So another faint pet is the Wombat, and the Wombat will copy the ability from the highest tier enemy. So it's not so great at first. You see we copied the trumpet guy, right? I'm not sure what we copied there. But yeah, as the tiers get later, the Wombat gets really strong. And there's like Phoenix in the pack, I think is the only tier 6 faint pet. So the Wombat can copy a Phoenix later, and that's incredibly strong, right? So shout out RevGT, Wombat Gaming. And yeah, I have double Hoopoe Bird in right now. Typically that's what I do until I can get it level 2, then I'll combine them, but separate Hoopoe Birds is just incredible tempo out of the gate. And I had a lot of flawless / perfect run kind of tempo early. There's great tempo in this pack. I'm not gonna lie, I was going for more perfect games. We'll see if I get one this week. I'm not gonna try too hard anymore. I was kind of hoping my first session I would get one. But yeah, that streak might end. Maybe I'll get one in custom pack or something. Yeah, bring in the Rootling, and it's kind of awkward bringing the Rootling in because it's hard to get the Rootling more health. There's literally only apples. So at this point I'm like, apples, there's the, I think it's cotton candy, right? The new food, 3 attack, 2 health that I could start using next turn. So that's why I use the avocado and not another apple. Hoopoe Birds chipping away, it's incredible. Kangaroos though, kangaroos are so strong. So immediate level 2 Rootling, it's incredible. I don't even worry about level 3 Wombat. Don't worry, that'll come later. For now, I just want to get the scaling going. I don't know if I'm going to keep 2 or 3 Hoopoe Birds. But yeah, the Rootling's going to be the scaler, so I got to make it work. And I had a plan with all this. I had a plan. It's going to work out. There's the cotton candy, another one. So a really, really good head start on the Rootling. And the Rootling finally hit one of these 2 guys, so I'm definitely going to combine those. See, we're copying Hoopoe Birds, so it's just so many snipes. It's awesome. I love this team so much. So we're rolling for levels, and we get a level 3 Rootling on turn 9. And a cat shows up. So like I said, there's only really apples for health, and then the cotton candy, which we can't, or yeah, I don't think we can use on the Rootling anymore, or maybe this last turn we can. And then we have to wait until tier 6 for chicken legs and pretzels. So bringing in the cat is definitely a risk, but I knew you need scaling. There's good scaling in this pack, right? So you need to scale. So I knew I needed to work on the Rootling a little bit more before I brought in the final team. And look at this. We got our own Phoenix. having a tier 2 unit that you just hold on to become a essentially tier 6 level 2 ability is just incredible. There's the Anubis. Turn 10. We start freezing an Anubis. It's not going to come in for a while. I'm just going to be honest. 1 health. That hurts. Oh yeah, we're losing to this one. It's going down to 2. It's fine. We had the hearts to work with. Freeze the cat, because not quite sure. Chicken leg, it's incredible. Another chicken leg, absolutely incredible. I figure, you know what? I'm just going to roll hard for chicken legs. A couple more chicken legs, and we can get off the cat. And the Anubis, just to get a head start on that. We need level 2 Anubis to work with the Hoopoe birds. The Anubis level 1 will work right away with the Wombat, which is great. But considering like Eagles and Phoenix, which are like kind of summon pets, we're going to lose any summons that spawn, right? Fortunately, the Rootling hits the cat, but it's okay. Harpy Eagles are incredibly scary. Such a good unit. Hoopoe strong. What was that? Wombat gave stats? What did that copy? I'll figure it out. So look at this. We get the pretzel. There's a chocolate. And there's 2 Anubis. But I wanted to get super greedy. And unfortunately the Rootling kept hitting the cat. I was really bummed out by that. I was like, man, I should have just swapped it out. And the Wombat, I think, copies a Hoopoe bird here. So I think we're just getting all the snipes. Let's see. Oh yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Our 2/2 Golden Retriever takes care of the job. Job's done. You Warcraft 3 fans out there? Throwback? Yeah, just buying some equipment, buying some food. I should have put the Anubis in because the cat gets hit again. So definitely misplays on my part when I could have had the whole team set up at this point, but that's fine. Good scaling. The team's still thriving. Wombat double Hoopoe birds, incredible as it is. So looking for a food. Give me a food. Double chocolate. Okay. The time is now. Here we go. So hopefully the Wombat copies something good here. And then we can see... So I don't think the Wombat copies anything. I'm really confused at what the Wombat's copying to give out that buff. What pet am I missing there? It was a pet change that I just don't know the ability. I'm so confused. Alright, well, 9 wins. We finally have the team set up. Could have had it set up earlier. Should have. But here we go. We copy an eagle. And watch this. Level 3 Phoenix. Later. Oh, that's so great. Alright, snipes. Snipes. Kill the tomato unit. So huge value. There's a tomato. Our Hoopoe's gonna kill the back line, so it's perfect. Big 50 health unit. The Hoopoes do the work. The Golden Retriever gets the job done. It's absolutely incredible. I was so happy to get this done, even though I waited to the last minute for the Anubis. This team is so awesome, and the good thing, what I figured, because I still had 2 hearts, right? So kind of what I figured is, now that I had this set up, there's a good chance this team would draw multiple rounds, or like just not get there in time. So we had guaranteed Rootling buffs going out. The team was only going to get way stronger. I think we were ahead of the curve, so super fun. I have a couple bonus clips from my first session just to kind of show some more diversity in the pack, and to show my very first game, which was another really good win. We'll get into that right away. Alright, bonus clip here, my very first game in the pack. I actually got a poodle, an early poodle, turn 7 level up. So I had a poodle hippocampus set up, but I already had a 1.5 lynx, and the hippocampus is a tier 4 as well. So I decided to get rid of it for a rooster. So now I had a tier 2, a tier 3, a tier 4, and a tier 5. And then I decide to get rid of the Sphinx, right, for the Harpy Eagle. So now I have a tier 3, a tier 4, a tier 5, tier 6. The Poodle is level 2 on turn 10. On turn 12, the Poodle is level 3. So this team absolutely took off. It's just, at this point, I could probably just hit end turn every round and maybe win out. I don't remember. I didn't look at the replays down beneath, so I don't know if we win in 3 turns or what. But that was a pretty convincing win. Oh yeah, look at all this stuff I have frozen. So literally trying to push everything to level 2 or 3. It's absolutely ridiculous. My first game in weeklies, I seem to have really good luck with the scaling in the pack. I get like the meta scaling setup, which is nice because I just get to put all the fun units with abilities that I want to in and just kind of ride it out. Yeah, you see, I found the Hoopo Bird really early, and I was like, yep, I'm keeping you for a long time. So after this first game, I was keeping my eye on the Hoopo Bird, especially once I saw the Anubis. Not even close. Not even close. Passing up the Lynx, we're already level 3. There's our level 3 Rooster that is going to have 31 attack. Ridiculous. This is turn 15. So like, these teams are decently scaled, right? They almost have level 3 Moose. But it's just not even close. So, yeah, this was a fun one. I had like this meta game and the Anubis. I guess I had this meta game, and then I was looking for like really fun and challenging and custom stuff. So I'm gonna get into a couple bonuses that didn't quite work out, but they were like crazy 5-of-a-kind attempts and whatnot that I was going for. Let's hop into it. All right, picking this one up on turn 14, sorry. 8 wins, 2 hearts, so this game is pretty close to ending. I knew I could win this game pretty easy. You see the lioness scaling I had going, and I've been putting cats in because I kind of had a plan in the back of my mind. And yeah, the shop is bigger than the cats I had. The shop's pretty much bigger than my whole team, and I was still kind of winning. So take the level 2 cat, I get another cat. So it's actually at this point where I was like, okay, I kind of have a plan in the back of my head, but I still put the bacon on the whale, which is surprising to me, considering what I do. Upcoming. 12-12 level 2 Rooster coming out of the whale is surprisingly strong, but just not enough attack. If I put the bacon on the cat, that could have been a draw. So chicken leg on the cat, which is huge. I decide to sell the Rooster and just run front whale, and I throw that food on the Harpy Eagle. So the bacon and the cotton candy, I wish I put those on the cats. And you'll see why in a second. But it was kind of an easy win, considering we're lioness scaling still. And another cat shows up in the shop, and I was like, oh, it's on. Another cat. It's officially on. We still have money. A chicken leg, 26-27, 44-45. I mean, it's just incredible. Incredible. 18 stats. Cotton candy, so we sell the Harpy to get the stats on the cat. And look at this. It's a massive, massive fire ant team. And there's just no chance. It's a pretty big bummer. I mean, it was nine trophies, 1 heart, so the 5-of-a-kind was kind of like out of reach. But I figured with that huge power spike, I would be fine with at least 4 units. But yeah, I think we have one more bonus clip. All right, final bonus clip. Turn 16, 8 wins, 2 hearts. So similar situation to last bonus clip. Level 3 Wombat, of course, it hard carries. Harpy Eagle, level 2. Level 2 Stego, which is incredible. Stego hard carries as well. Level 2 Cat, level 2 Phoenix. Haven't used the cat that much, to be honest, so hoping to find more foods. And at this point, I wanted to focus buffs from the Stego because the Stego was going to max out certain units at 50-50. Finally find a chicken leg. So I was just freezing units because I wanted to put equipment and food, right? Our only scaling's coming from food. There's not many food options. So need to find the food. And look at the Phoenix. I mean, the Wombat that summons the Phoenix is just incredible. Look, their whole team is just done from the crisp. What a joke. So I was like, alright, well, I'm probably just going to win, right? So let's force buff Stego. And the chocolate cake shows up. And our Phoenix is level 2. So I was like, that'd be really fun, right? Basically, foregoing the 11-11 stats on the Phoenix to get 6-6 more on the young Phoenix. And a couple more crisps, which will probably not be useful, but chocolate cake's fun. Immediately gets removed. Whatever. 47-4. They have multiple crispy boys as well. And they have 2 units that survive. And they would have had a trumpet anyway. So okay, go down to 1 heart. That's fine. Team's still super strong. Throw a, I believe that was a 12-12 pretzel. No, we have a Wombat. So that was only a 6 or a 4-4 pretzel. No, it was a 6-6 pretzel. Check that. And no food showed up. So throw a chocolate so we can get level 3 Harpy Eagle if we happen to draw. Pretty confident in the team though. Look at this Goliath. Level 3 Fire Ant, 35 attack. Level 3 Lynx, level 3 Poodle. Level 2 Muskox. This Muskox should probably be in the back. Would probably be better. But yeah, it's just an absolute Goliath of a team. I was having fun being like, oh, I got a big Harpy, I'm good. Like, I got a level 2 Phoenix, that's good enough. No, you need like a massive level 3 units. So I kept running into walls in this weekly. I actually lost a lot. I think I had those 2 wins, and otherwise I probably had 4 or 5 losses, which is very surprising a couple hours into the weekly pack. Typically people are trying to figure out teams as well and builds, so you can get some kind of easy wins. So yeah, this weekly's pretty strong. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.